this game underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This place is roaring and is going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Broncos racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Got his man quickly. He's loose down the left side. It's a running room. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Snags it quickly on the left. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. It's a seam wide open.
They're not silly, dude.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown tie. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points,
Probably
and
that's
more
the
points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
This nigga was so excited he fucking scored first play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got room at the 35. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give
Remember,
them a
this
first
team
down.
is no good.
Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
And the Broncos in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Broncos send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Takes his shot. Oh, it's picked off.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's Sherrod. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. Got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The give to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the defense suffocating this offense. They were ready for it. Nice job getting them on the ground, making a tackle. Here we go. This offense is trying to do something, trying to get some momentum, right back on the ball, running the no-huddle.
That's a great play call by the offensive coordinator because that play is essentially the extension of a sweep play. You're getting your running back an extra touch to the perimeter of the field, so now he can go to work in open space.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's complete to the right. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The Broncos are on the move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Defense wants to bring the heat. He'll toss it. There he goes. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Skips away from pressure. He'll throw it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Still running at the 40. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Miller.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Looking to throw at Simpson. Going for 6. Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Sherrod. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quick completion on the out route. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Madsen. He wants to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Wow, you just don't see that a lot. Pass interference negating a pick 6. What a costly penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The play action fake. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
Looking for room, it's Sherrod. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Finds his man, It's Sherrod. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Broncos. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass. But Palmer, when you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh, man, your clock's going off. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you could hit pay dirt, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure...
There's a live football. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
On back-to-back drives, this offense can't get out of their own way. They fumble again. Man, a lot of times you get fired when you fumble. This is another guy. Like, they're going to have to fire the whole team if they keep this pace going.
Trying the left side. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He lets one fly deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. So the final period starts with a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Oh, a lot of space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Touch pass on the run. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He might want another play. To the air, it's Madsen. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherrod. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds.
Oh, he wants it all. Got it! Touchdown, Bama! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team following on the football.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a three-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait.
Turning it on. He's loose. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Simpson. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Good game, my boy. Damn, I'm about to say nice figure out there.